Hello folks and welcome to the Man Cave. Today I'm going to be fitting this Apple Air Tag into the Wunderlich Air Tag waterproof case and then installing it onto my BMW R1250GS. Now the Apple Air Tag costs £35 and the Wunderlich case costs about £11. Both have been supplied to me to try by Nippy Normans, although they don't actually sell the Apple Air Tag on their website. Wunderlich provide two rubber type material cases depending on where you're going to mount the Air Tag. One has a 3M tape on the back and the other can be mounted to the bike's frame, secured by a supplied zip tie. Now prevention is always going to be our first line of defense against bike theft, as these lowlifes are less likely to steal a bike that has a good quality chain to an immovable object, or has a disc lock fitted, or both. If you live in a nice area, then maybe you don't need as much security, but if you live in a crime-ridden area, then you will want several layers of security. Tracking devices are great as the bike can be recovered quickly, but they can be expensive and sometimes have a subscription charge. You can also get one of these, also expensive, but although the initial outlay is quite a lot, they are very effective at disabling the low life and indeed have great tracking ability to recover your machine. Here in the UK, Bennett's Bike Social recently did a good piece on bike security, and I'm going to put a link in the description down below to that webpage, so go and check that out. If the bike thief sees that your bike has good quality security, then they may move on to another bike and leave your bike alone. Now, if your bike is going to be stolen, then sometimes the thieves will move it to another area nearby, leave it there for a short while, possibly under cover, and they're just basically seeing if there is a GPS tracking device attached to the bike and whether that bike is going to be recovered. If not, then it's going to be stolen. Or simply they may get on the bike and with their mates on other scooters using their feet will push them along, and if you're really unlucky, the bike will just get lifted into the back of a van and then away you go. So prevention is the key. Something has got to be better than nothing, so from a cost-effective point of view, you could attach one of these to your bike. It's an Apple Air Tag, costs about £35 as we said before. Basically, you generally use them to locate misplaced wallets or keys or other personal items, and you do that by using Apple's Find My app. How does it work? Well, it's fairly simple actually. It uses the fact that there are millions of Apple iPhones and iPads on the planet, and the tag basically sends out a Bluetooth signal, and those Apple devices send the location of the AirTag up to the iCloud, and then you can use the Find My app to locate the tag and thereby your bike. Fingers crossed. One thing to say is if there are no Apple devices in the vicinity, the Apple AirTag will not be able to update its location, as the Bluetooth signal from the AirTag is not being received by any Apple devices, and therefore those Apple devices aren't then sending the location up to the iCloud, and thereby you're not able to use your Find My app to locate the AirTag and thereby locate your bike. So that is one downside to the AirTag as opposed to a GPS tracker, which is using the GPS satellite system. There are some lowlifes who use the AirTags for criminality or stalking. So if an AirTag has been following you, then for security purposes, the AirTag, only if you have an iPhone mind you, will actually send you an alert that an AirTag is traveling with you, and it will make a sound if you haven't found it once you have got the alert. You can simply throw the AirTag away if you find it, or remove the batteries to stop it following you. That would also apply to the bike thief. If they had an iPhone, they too would get an alert, but this also means that they need their iPhone switched on, which if they get caught, that could mean the police getting cell phone site analysis to get more evidence as to the bike thief's movements. So some will actually switch their phones off when they are doing their criminal stuff, which means they won't get alerted. As we said earlier, something has to be better than nothing, and although the AirTag won't let you know that the bike has been tampered with or moved like GPS trackers, it may just help you recover the bike using the extensive network of Apple devices and the Find My app. The battery will last about 1 year. It has an IP67 waterproof rating, so it's pretty much waterproof. Doesn't weigh a lot, 11 grams, and it's got an operating range of between -20 and 60 degrees Celsius, so you may have to be a little bit careful not to put it somewhere too hot, i.e. near the engine. There are YouTube videos out there that will show you how to remove the speaker inside the Apple tag, so no audible sound can be heard if in our case the thief is trying to find it and remove it if they've been alerted to a tag following them. Very simple to use. All you need to do is pair the Apple tag to your iPhone, and you do need an Apple account. Then pop the tag into the Wunderlich case, attach it to your bike with one of the 2 cases supplied, somewhere where the thief obviously can't find it. It's not a GPS tracker, so it will not alert you of any tampering or movement of the bike, but it may help you recover your bike if it's been moved pending permanent theft by the thief once it's confirmed that there is no tracker device on it. That's it folks, the Wunderlich Air Tag waterproof case set supplied to me by Nippy Normans. I'm going to put a link in the description down below, so click on that link and that will whisk you away to their website. Obviously prevention is the key, but for cost-effective means within the mentioned limits of locating your machine, if indeed it does get stolen unfortunately, or just keeping tabs on it, then consider this option. All you need to do is buy an Apple AirTag from an authorised Apple seller. Obviously Nippy Normans don't actually sell Apple AirTags, but Norman kindly supplied me with one. That's it folks, ride safe, cheerio. Make any comments in the comment section down below, and we'll see you all again soon in the not too distant future. Cheerio for now.